First, we approve the agenda. Any thoughts on additions, changes?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Agenda approved. Minutes from our November meeting. The regular meeting, Peg, you were not at,
That's right.
the non-public you were, so. Doug, a motion to accept the,
I have one change.
okay, we'll make the motion and then we can discuss.
Make motion to accept before I put the change in?
Yeah,
Oh.
we're supposed to, well, it doesn't really matter. Robert's rule says you have to have that motion on the floor before you talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right, then I move to accept the minutes of November 23rd.
Okay?
Wait, 2023.
Second. Yeah, okay, I'll second it.
All right. So, second page, new business. Over-the-top apps for steaming. We're not steaming any apps, we're streaming any apps.
Oh, yes, streaming, okay, thank you.
Those hot apps.
Yeah. Other than that, here's caution.
All right, so, motion to accept, no, oh, now do we do a motion to accept as amended?
Yes.
I so move.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, so that one's accepted with that one change. And then the motion to accept the minutes of the non-public, this is when we talked about salary increases and paying for the octopus for a minimum of 2.5 hours for any meeting they take. I make a motion we accept this.
So move. Second?
Second. I have a change.
Hi, Kasha. You have a suggestion?
I have a change.
Okay.
Second page.
Yep.
First paragraph. Minimum of 2.5 hours for any meeting they tape. Should see they tape or attend. Such as right now. These women are not taping anything, but they're attending a meeting. They need to get paid for this meeting.
Okay. All right, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, we actually hadn't thought about that particular
I hadn't,
piece of it.
yeah, okay.
But that, somebody's gotta get paid for sitting here, right?
Right. All right, it would be rare that you would attend a meeting you weren't taping, other than this one, I would think.
Well, that's the point. But,
Right.
so it shouldn't amount to much, but
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
needs to be done.
okay. And Kasha, for you, you don't need to attend every meeting. I mean, I'm glad you're here now because of the annual report.
Yep.
And if Asia asks you to come, but other than
Yeah.
that, if you come, it's on your own,
Okay.
you know. But if you've got something to discuss with us, you know, whatever. But,
Yeah.
All right, so,
Move to accept.
all right,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So
Could I
that's,
ask a question about that?
yeah,
So it said, if the meeting's canceled, or if it's only a few minutes long, where is that few minutes and, because sometimes the meeting's canceled, but we're still filming for 20 minutes or so. I mean,
oh, if you're here and filming, then it counts.
okay,
If it gets canceled 2 hours ahead and you get the notice and you don't
yeah,
come out, then
okay.
that would be a cancellation.
like-
That's-
Because there was a ZBA meeting down at the library, but the person never showed up. But they still had a 25-minute long meeting, but that
On the
still
record,
would be.
That's,
Okay.
yeah,
So that's
I just wanted to
2.5 hours,
clarify.
right?
right,
Yep.
right, yeah. Yeah, that's what we wanted to cover. So when you come out and it's a very short meeting, or you get here, particularly, for Amanda who drives farther,
Right,
to have made the drive and, and find the meeting was canceled after she arrived. So, yeah. But the 2.5 hours includes travel time and dealing with the video after the meeting time. Good, okay,
and thank you for doing that. We all appreciate that.
good,
Glad we could help.
yeah. Public comment? No public. Old business. So the end of year financials, I'd sent those to you. Any comments or concerns about? Yeah, we went over in budget, but not, I mean, in salaries, but not in anything else. Kind of what we expected. And there is about $9,000 that we'll have a warrant article to move that over to this year's budget. Smaller amount than last year, but I think we're
We
probably
got more
getting,
people.
we're paying, yeah,
Yeah.
we've been paying more, and there was quite a bit of training last year, so that increased our hours. And we're probably getting less from Spectrum because less people will have cable.
Really?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
We're doing streaming of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are canceling cable and
Yeah,
cutting the
Well,
cord
that's
they got,
gonna
yeah.
affect us, isn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, franchise agreement, I asked Linda again last week. She said the specialized attorney is trying to put towns together that are in a similar place and go to Spectrum
Interesting.
charter with one, I don't know if it would be the same contract for all, but to finally get, the cable company
Yeah.
to talk to an attorney about more than one New Hampshire town.
That's good. Yeah.
So other towns are experiencing the same.
That's what it sounds like, and it makes sense if, if they're not talking to us, they're probably not talking to other
Yeah.
people either.
Well,
Yeah, Spectrum is known for not talking to customers.
Even when you're standing there waiting.
Yes.
Yes, yes, on hold.
Or their best answer is no. Doesn't matter what the question is, the answer is no.
Or for another $150, maybe
Right.
we'll do it.
Sound system for the elementary school, I just wonder if we're ready, do you think we got the problems from last year's meeting?
I certainly hope so.
We think we are.
We think we're good, yeah. We are going to set it up for the town deliberative, the budget hearing.
Is that next Friday, Monday
That's-
night?
No.
Is that
That's
school
on a
budget?
Thursdays.
Yeah, it's the 8th.
The 8th.
Okay.
I think it's on a Thursday,
So-
yeah. Yeah, so we'll, do we get the cable?
Mm-hmm. We got that other cable,
Good.
so.
Good.
We'll see.
And they're
And you
probably-
got some direction from someone last year, right, about other?
Yes.
We did,
Good,
yeah.
good, good, good.
And there probably won't be as many people this year, because there isn't that hot issue of the STR question that was on the agenda last year.
Well, right, but
I mean,
still
it's
seems to
it's
be a
still
hot issue.
But if there's
Yeah.
nothing being voted on that day,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good.
But then the Idlewise one may be a big one.
Or it might not happen at all if there's no commissioners, so let's see.
Oh, really?
We'll see what happens.
Idlewise commissioners are dropping?
Yeah, just as of this morning, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
What Carol told us all about.
Oh, no. All right. Follow-up from minutes of the November meeting. Let me find those minutes here and look at what those things were. We asked Asia to purchase a headset, mic and cord, the lavalier. We've done that. We
Oh,
asked
you
her.
did that? One of
Yes,
those, one of
yep.
those like that? Oh, good.
And it's the same Sennheiser,
Yeah.
same as the lavaliers
Yeah.
we've got.
Okay.
And you say it can be either a headset or a clip-on?
Yeah.
I think this one was both, yeah.
So you had the
But
clip-ons
we
anyways.
have, but we have the
Oh,
clip-ons
okay.
too.
Oh,
This is
okay,
just a
that's right,
replacement.
this is the headset.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. More information about the over-the-top apps. I know you sent us a lot of information, which I'll
Yeah.
go through, but it
That's
couldn't
okay.
make much sense of it.
So I did ask about a trial. They don't do a demo for the streaming of the apps, but he did say we could do a 30-day money-back guarantee. However, I feel like it might take
More
30
than
days
that.
to set it all up, advertise it, see if people are able to use, their streaming apps with it, and if there's any bugs, so 30 money day back guarantee isn't that great. And then So, yeah, I mean, it's really just if we want to give it a shot. It is
Is it like a one-time purchase?
a one-time purchase, yeah. So it's not like we have to renew it every year.
And you said a little under 3,000.
It's 3,000 per app, which I did not realize at
Oh.
first. But I had asked Kasha kind of her opinion on what some of the most popular apps would be. Roku, and
Roku would be
then
probably number one.
yeah, and then
Amazon Fire.
yeah, and that's what Charlie said too. He kind of rated it like that. He put Roku first, and then Amazon Fire, and then I
Chromecast.
think Apple TV. He said,
Chromecast?
what was it?
Chromecast.
I
Oh,
don't think they
Chrome.
offer that
I
one.
think Chrome is kind of, it used to be like more popular before Roku. I
Oh.
think now it's kind of,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think they offer Chromecast. They Roku, Apple, and Amazon Fire are the three that they offer.
And why do we think people would rather do that than using YouTube?
Well, so this would play our whole channel through Roku. So if you don't have cable, you would still, and you have a streaming TV, a smart TV that streams through a Roku app or Apple app, you would still be able to see everything, not just the streamed events, but everything that we play.
What else do we have? Oh, I
The cooking
understand.
shows and the.
I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
would just
yeah,
be
okay, I
Madison
get you.
TV, but instead of having to have a Spectrum cable box.
Right.
Because that's the other thing, you have to have a box. Like if you
To be
have
able
two
to-
TVs and only one box,
Yeah.
that other television does not get channel 3 on it.
That's right.
and
So,
a lot of people are going away from the box now, because you
Yeah.
can still keep,
Through
What do you call it?
Wi-Fi or
no, it's still
something.
Spectrum.
Right,
but,
right, yeah, but,
It's Spectrum, you basically just use the app,
yeah, yeah.
Spectrum app, and you can play it on any of your
Yeah.
TV, but
But you're not, I guess,
you
paying
don't
for
get
the
channel
box.
3, because you don't pay for the
Mhm.
box, so you don't get that local channel 3.
So what do you think is the most popular of these apps?
I would say Roku.
Roku?
that's what the sales rep said too.
Yeah. And then I would think that we would sort of
There's a lot of-
trial it with Roku and not worry about the others if we decide to trial it.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
just start with one.
Is it 3,000
if-
per
app.
one?
Per
Yeah.
app,
I don't know, it's, I don't
Is there a demand
do
for it?
Roku.
Well, that was my
renewal,
other
that's
thought,
it.
can we put out, maybe we could put out a survey on the Madison Boulder Bulletin and then the Town of Madison Facebook pages just to see,
Could
is
we-
anyone interested?
Could we
Could
bring it up
Channel
at
3
town meeting?
Madison TV could play on your Roku TV, or which out of these three apps is of most interest to you? Which might even alert people to, oh, Madison has a TV channel.
Could we have a flyer at town meeting?
We could,
about-
but-
About all of this?
We could, it just, the cost of printing the flyer would be the only.
We did a questionnaire a few years ago about, use and
Response
most of the
wasn't
response,
over.
no, we didn't get a lot of response. I had them in
response.
town meeting and was
Okay.
handing them out and, so a few people turned them in that day.
Mhm.
But it's a good point. Maybe at town meeting, one of you could stand up and say, I'd like to just talk about blah, blah, blah. We're interested in looking at Roku for replacing the dogs. Is anyone interested? And see if you get any responses right there.
Hmm.
Little
Yeah.
sales pitch.
But
Yeah.
we can also do it on the Town of Madison website.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. That would be easy, just
That would
a
be
question,
easy,
and see if
a
we
lot
get
of people are on
responses.
it, so.
But
seems
I
like-
would think if you could, and it probably would need to tell George we wanted to have that.
Yeah.
Because at the end, he closes that meeting so quickly
Yeah.
after we get
True.
through all the
Now,
things
here's a
on
point.
the
Maybe
agenda.
one of you, maybe you could script out a little 5-minute presentation about this, and then one of you could video the other one, and you could do the little thing and then broadcast it every
Yeah,
couple,
yeah.
3 times a
That's a
day.
good
Yeah.
idea, make a little video about it.
So that's
Yeah,
seeing
but how
people
would we
who
get-
already have the cable
But
box.
But how
Right.
would we get the answers if it's?
Well,
You're just basically advertising.
that's it, yeah, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
not a
Oh,
question,
yeah.
it's just,
And
look, we're looking at this and
Mhm.
blah, 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 blah.
So would it be as a, do you have Roku?
No. I don't have
So,
anything. I don't have TV, I don't have.
Whatever you stream through Roku, you have to have an app. So Roku comes with like different apps already preloaded, but then if you're looking for something specific that it's not there, you can still just kind of add it to your screen. So would this be like a separate app for Madison TV, or what would the, like how would this play? I guess that's my
Well,
question.
I've got a Roku, but it's a plug-in device.
Well,
Yes.
so there is a plug-in device, or right now there are just Roku TVs. So you just buy
Yeah,
a Roku
TV,
TV,
it's
and
smart TV,
and you
yeah.
don't even need the
Plug-in, yeah, yeah.
plugging.
So you don't need an app at all, it's just there.
If you have a smart TV, are they gonna need
No,
this?
no, no. But what I'm saying is, so like on
Everybody's got
Roku, you
smart
can
TVs.
watch
But they all don't
different.
have those
There are
apps on it.
different like
They don't.
TV stations on it,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So you choose. So yes, there's a Roku channel, but then there's a Spectrum app. So if someone has just the basic, but not the cable box, but just basic Spectrum, I can't remember how that one is called without the box, but so then you have to add that Spectrum app to it, and it shows up right next to the Roku, right? Then if you have a subscription to Netflix, that will show up right next to it as well, or Hulu, or whatever it is. So I guess my question is, how would this be? Would it be as a separate app, as in Mad TV 603
I believe it would be, and
on
I
Roku,
think,
available on Roku, or would it be on a? I guess there's a Roku station, Roku TV app, or how do you call it?
We
I
may
think
be
it-
going too far into that detail now. Let's figure out if we wanna, how we get the word out to people to,
well, but to your point, Kasha, yes, we would have to advertise that now you can find us on Roku and this is how. Because you're right, it's not gonna just appear, you would have to search through it, whether you're searching for an app in Roku or whether
Or
you're
there's
searching
like a
for
lineup of
the
the
channel,
channel.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'd have to, put it out if we went forward with this at some point, and there's no hurry, but if cable subscriptions keep going down, as we can see in our franchise fees.
but we're giving people two other ways to get
What we are.
all of our material, either through the town website or,
But just not
Facebook.
all the material that we've recorded.
yeah.
Just not the add-on stuff that we program on the channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but to me, that's not our main responsibility, the cooking shows or the music or whatever, I guess I just don't see a need to spend the money to give people that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Particularly if it's this 3,000 per
Mhm.
streaming service. But we can certainly put something on the town Facebook page saying, would you use it, are you interested? And, people will comment there if they are. They'll probably also comment about, well, I'd watch it if I could hear the volume, if it weren't so bad, or, we'll get those comments.
And I think the question at the town meeting is a good thing, because you've got a captive audience. Now, whether you're gonna get answers, I don't know, whether somebody's gonna stay there. But you're there, they're there,
Make the pitch.
let's ask them, make the pitch and ask.
Just-
I just, standing up in front of that many people frightens me, but I can, I don't know, work on my public speaking from now until March.
I'm not gonna be here for town meeting, so I can't offer to help or.
Well, I'm happy to stand up and say whatever you think should be said. Or, just-
Okay, well, maybe we can
Maybe
get
you
together
can
and
talk
work
about
on
it.
this.
Yeah.
It's basically, I don't understand how anybody, at least in our generation, understands all this in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why do I need any more apps that I already have that I don't ever use?
Will you be in touch with George and ask if we can have
Make a little pitch?
Make a little
Yes.
pitch,
Okay.
at the end or at the beginning, I don't know which is better, people come in late, people leave early, but.
That's for sure.
Whenever he wants.
Yeah, because of the way he, after the last agenda item, I mean, he can't look to Henry Forrest to make a motion to adjourn, but he'll pick someone, Jesse Shackford or something, because I've
Yeah.
sometimes tried to say something.
It's
really
Where
hard.
did I ran into him somewhere last week. I can't remember where it was.
All right, so we'll put that on hold, we'll try to find more. And I'll put something out on the Madison Facebook page, and I may run it by one or both of you to just make sure I'm wording it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the only other follow-up was that we made a motion to purchase the Canva.
Yes.
And have you
that's
done
been
that?
done, Yes.
Good, okay. And did you get any dirty looks for having made a purchase? After the selectmen told us not to buy anything that wasn't, okay, good, because I want to make more of those motions.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Well,
a.
we got a new year now, so.
Yes, yes, yep. And so that's next, delayed purchasing. So I asked Dave Downs about the estimate he'd given us in October. He said maybe it had gone up a little bit. The total here was 2,670. He thought if we had 3,000 for purchasing this computer and associated things, it should cover it. So do people agree we want to go ahead now and do it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think this old computer really is 3 years old now, the older of our two. So I know we already made a motion, but can we have a new one up to $3,000 to
So moved.
Second?
purchase this computer and accessories as presented in Dave's
Now,
estimate?
this is a replacement for what we have, right?
Yeah, we
It's not
have-
an additional.
Right,
Okay.
right, so that our current main use one will be to come back up, and this will be our new,
Right.
getting it all online. Okay. Good. And 2023 annual report, so anything? They all have copies, Kasha, of,
Okay.
Yeah, thank you
Sent
for
me.
working on it.
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
And this came out okay, right? It was just maybe the ink. Right?
Oh, okay.
yeah, I printed it. So what are you looking at, the logo?
Just the,
Oh.
yeah, the logo.
It must have been just the ink.
Oh, this I
Or print
printed
out.
direct, and then I made copies. Oh, no, I printed them all direct, but it may be that I might, this is the first one I printed,
Running
and
out
it's a
of
little darker.
yeah. Okay.
That's
Colored ink.
This is the color it's
Oh,
supposed
and
to be?
actually, mine, I didn't tell it to print in color, so yours
Oh, okay.
yours got them
But
out
I
in
think it'll
color.
be in black and white in the book anyway, won't
Probably,
it be?
probably.
Yeah.
But if you'll send it to Linda, then she'll have it direct from you and not a,
That's true, yeah. The logo.
oh,
Oh, the
I
logo.
guess I could send it to Linda,
Or
because you
Yeah,
sent it to
or-
me. Yeah, I can send
Oh,
it.
the whole thing.
Although, I can't send it from here because I'm not online. Are you online? Can you send from here?
Yeah.
You can always get on, it's open.
Is it?
Open
Oh,
What do
Wi-Fi.
you send me, the
Okay.
town annual report? What's
I'm
wrong with
sending-
walking it in there?
well, I think she
Oh,
might
so do
want
you
it
want me the
as,
full
She
document?
wants it online.
And
Try
then,
to
and then I can also
readable
send
copy.
her logo as a separate if she needs that. Is that?
I can do it. If I can do it from here, or I can do it when I get home. I just want to have it to her before the close of day today, because this is the day it's due.
Today's the closing date?
Yeah.
Yeah, for reports, she wanted them by the 31st, yeah.
And they fine you something extra if you bring it in tomorrow?
We can get it to her today, and we will, and we will. I wonder if it might be a problem, Kasha, because it's so close to the top and
Oh
close
yeah, I
to
can
the
move
margin.
that. So why don't I just send it to her now, and then if she
Let her
thinks
deal with it, yeah.
if she thinks that this needs to be redone or moved.
Okay.
Oh, you
okay.
mean like just the title? I can move that
Well,
down.
just that the margins all the way around are so small. Whether that's gonna be an issue, and then it gets bound into the book, and, you know, that was my thought when I looked at it.
See, but yours look bigger.
So yours is closer to the top than mine.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think it's
so
just
am
the
I.
way it printed.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I see what you mean. Okay, all right, I don't know why it did that.
These are the colors of the logo that's gonna go on the t-shirts, right?
Yes.
It's the color of our logo, I don't know where it's going. That's not a,
Hats,
take that for
sweatshirts.
other new business. All right, if you will send it and tell her that if there's anything
Yeah.
formatting wise that she can't deal with or is a problem for her to
Mhm.
let you know. Okay.
Yeah.
alternate board member. I noticed, I was thinking of the fact that Peg has missed some meetings because of life, and I like to have three of us here.
Yeah.
And I want Peg to stay on the board, and I
don't have
noticed.
to.
Well, let me
You
tell
told
you.
me I had to take my oath again, I said, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here.
No. You don't have to take it again until after the annual meeting. You're still good now, because we're in the,
Oh, I don't get to leave now?
no. But I see in the town report that we have a place for an alternate,
Yes.
which is vacant. So I asked Noreen Downs if she would serve as alternate.
Perfect.
And she said, yes, probably, was her email reply.
Oh, good.
But I wanted to get your input. I asked Asia if you feel like she would be a good
That's a
alternate.
good idea, very good
And
idea.
then, you know, if one of us misses, then we've still got
Good.
more than
Get her, come back
minimum.
from Florida in 5 minutes notice, that's perfect.
Well, she's not going to Florida.
This year, no?
Not this year.
Well, yeah, we don't know.
No, that's fine, that's a good idea.
All right, I will go up and ask Linda, does she need to apply to be on the, you know, like if you're running for selectman, you have to,
I didn't apply.
no, well, we were all appointed mid-term,
Oh.
replacing somebody else. But if we
This is
want
a
her
new
in the
position.
annual report to be listed as our alternate, does she, anyways, I'll ask
Yeah.
Linda if she
Okay.
needs to do anything particular. And we don't have to write her in the annual report for March, we could just at our next meeting decide ourselves we want her
Yeah,
on, because
that's
we
right.
can do that as a committee. Okay. Computer maintenance, when I talked to Dave or emailed with Dave Downs, he asked if he needed to come, and I said no, I didn't think he did, that, you know, we could just decide ourselves. Did I want him to come to this meeting, or just wait to do our computer maintenance in February? So my question is, do we need computer maintenance in February? I don't know how often he's done it in the past.
Would you tell me what's involved in computer? I mean, is this a formula we do on a regular basis?
He did
Yeah,
it
he
for
had a
us.
printout last, or 2 meetings ago maybe,
Yeah.
of the health
Oh.
check that he does.
Oh, okay, yes, I do remember that.
Cleaning up things,
believe
yeah.
he does it on a 2-month or so basis.
Oh, okay,
So I think
okay.
February would be about right.
Okay, he probably hasn't done it since the fall, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I'll,
And he's willing to do it, or he's gonna come tell us what we have to do?
no, he's
He
willing
does
to
it.
do
I
it.
think he
Yeah.
just goes through his own checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he bills it
So he's
out.
sort of an alternate too, isn't he?
No, he's not on the board, he's
No.
as a consultant to do that. All right, I'll check with him and say, yes, if this is when it's needed on your schedule, do it.
What is the date of
And
town
then-
meeting?
Town meeting? Is it on the-
18th, I believe,
Of which month?
March.
March. And then I guess for whenever we get the new computer, whatever
The setup.
installations that need set up, all
Right.
of that.
And that's included in his estimate.
Okay, yes,
Set up,
right.
install, transfer
Okay,
data, and
perfect.
test.
Yeah.
Yep, so that'll be
And that'll
covered. Okay.
Is it the 18th of March? I don't have it on my schedule.
Well, is that a Saturday?
No, it's a Monday.
Oh, then it's not the 18th. 16th.
You sure?
I got it. I don't have it on my schedule.
Yeah, I asked Linda because I would be here on the 9th, but on the 16th, I will be flying from Amsterdam to Tanzania.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Tanzania.
Yeah.
All by yourself?
Well, I'm going with a group that, you know, but yeah, by myself till I get to the. till I
Who you
get
know
to
in
the-
Tanzania?
Nobody, but I'm gonna.
But you will.
I will. Yeah, I'm going on a safari and it's a sponsored
Oh,
trip,
my
so I'll be with a
goodness.
group of people for the 2 weeks.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see the way.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I tried to, but the way.
Okay. So, well, any other new business?
I've scheduled a upgrade for our Hypercaster. But it's just done remotely,
Oh,
so
okay.
it shouldn't interrupt viewing or anything, but, it's just one of those things to kind of.
What is Hypercaster?
The Hypercaster pretty much takes the data and makes it play onto the channel.
It's the device that actually transmits the videos that we see on the channel.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, it's pretty crucial.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Part of what makes it work. We can see it on Channel 3 and
right,
town website and everything.
yeah. But I think that's all I have.
All right,
for new business.
Tasha, Carol, anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Next meeting date. I would say we should meet after the annual meeting, but I won't be back until May. I'm not in Tanzania that long, but I'm gonna go
Other places.
drive to North Carolina and various places and,
Can we wait till May and have an emergency meeting otherwise?
I think so. I mean, I don't mind if you meet without me, but,
Let me meet you there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our budget won't support that, but if it would, I'd make the motion.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, and if, I mean, I can,
Pick a date.
in April, I can be available on Zoom or, by phone, a call in or something. I'll be in the States, but,
Do we typically meet in May anyway?
I think not, because we would meet in late March and then not meet again till summer. We're supposed to meet every 3 or 4 months, and this
Okay.
is, it's been, and that was one thing Noreen said about serving. She said, well, you only meet 3 or 4 times a year, right? So I'd like to try to keep it to that, so.
Well, 3 months today, plus 1 day is May.
Sounds good to me.
So-
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, and I expect I will be back the first week in May would be the best time to do it, because I'm not sure when I'll be leaving again. But I also know I have a lot of stuff that week, like dentist and eye doctor. And I want to have time to put an agenda together and look at it. So
course.
Tuesday and Wednesday don't work.
Up at the following week?
No, I'm not sure when I'm gonna leave again, depends how I get to Rochester for the start of a 6-week bike trip. So,
Oh, it's a shame, isn't
Whether
it?
I'm
Being
dri-
retired is
whether
terrible.
I'm driving out or, Monday would be best for me, Monday, March 4th.
March into May.
No, oh, that's right, I'm in the wrong month, that doesn't help, thank you. Thank you. Oh no, I've got something on Monday.
My wife always says she never knows how, she doesn't know how much, however, she doesn't know how she ever had time to work. She's so busy
Exactly.
now, yeah.
Oh, but aren't we having fun?
Yeah,
Tuesday or Wednesday,
What are the numbers?
7th or 8th? Any preference?
you choose.
I know you had skiing on Tuesdays, but that won't be going on in May.
Should be
Who
done.
knows?
Oh,
We're
that's
having
May,
summer
yeah.
now.
Right, we're talking
We'll be
about
down, yes. So any
Let's
day
do
we're-
Wednesday, give me one more data.
That's
We typically
Days
do
together.
Wednesdays, so.
Yeah, we
the
have them
8th,
off.
all right.
Wednesday, the 8th, and I like this afternoon time if it works for others.
Yeah, I like it.
As opposed to 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's certainly better than 3 o'clock. That was tough.
In the morning?
With me. Wednesday, the 8th at 10.
Oh,
No, at 1. That's-
okay.
Okay. I don't suppose there's anything on here
Oh,
that
yeah,
far
there's-
out, nothing, no. There's things on the 1st and 3rd Mondays, or
I don't think
Wednesdays,
anyone meets at 1
at
o'clock.
1 o'clock.
What'd you say?
I don't really think any other boards meet at 1
No.
o'clock anyway.
There is a motion going around, a warrant article being signed to say that all town committees should not meet before 6 PM. And-
What?
And I didn't sign it, well, they're really looking at selectmen and
Right.
zoning and planning, the committees that get a lot of stuff, because people who work can't get to a
Right.
4 o'clock
Right.
meeting. And I said that to the person who gave it to me, I said, well, I'm on a committee and we meet during the day. She said, oh, I don't think it matters for you, you know.
We don't
But I
matter
still
anyway.
thought, well, I'm not gonna sign it just because
Yeah.
of this committee.
What percentage of people who serve on town committees are really still working as opposed
But
to?
it's not those people, it's the people that want to come to the meeting.
Oh,
Right, you have
oh,
something at
okay,
the selectmen
okay.
meeting you wanna be there for,
Yeah.
planning and zoning, if you
Yeah,
have a case.
particularly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 1:35, we will adjourn.
Oh, what about the,
Oh, wait a second.
what about the, as Meg said t-shirts or whatever we
Oh.
want to talk about. We brought this up
All
a
right.
while ago.
I withdraw the adjournment.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do really any research because that's when the message from Selectmen
Yeah,
came not to spend
yeah.
any money, so we kind of put it on hold.
There
But
was a
I can
suggestion of a
definitely-
pin or something you could wear on different things.
Mhm.
But, you know, I'm not opposed to doing a,
I mean, my suggestion would be a polo.
Because it's
Some-
great
Something
advertising
that
and
looks like
everybody.
it's not just a t-shirt, it's a better
a
shirt.
Yeah.
better shirt.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we don't have to buy like 30 of them, because we're not gonna be throwing them around, it's just for the people that need them here or want them.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe sell them.
And I've been doing this research with SLAM, the Civil Lake
Oh, yeah?
Association.
Okay.
So I just, not shirts, but I just bought stickers and mugs that we could, you know, give to those people, so yeah, I mean, if you. I
We
think-
would like to get stickers, especially to sticker
Stickers.
our stuff.
For the-
Yeah.
Could you do the work on that from what you've already learned and
Yeah, sure.
with some sticker cost and find a shirt and then we'd have to get sizes.
I know what the stickers cost, I just bought 500 of them, and it was $300 for 500 stickers.
Wow, wow.
And then we first said, let's get 300, because it's the number of members of SLAM, and there's 200 and something or other. But it's cheaper to get 5 than it is 3.
Right, that's the thing,
Good,
yeah.
I'll put one on
Yeah,
my computer.
Oh, yeah.
they will move along.
Oh, I should have brought you.
Yeah, I mean,
Cards?
here, I don't know, you know, we talked about putting them on our equipment, but
On your paddleboard,
500 may last us,
on the front of
you
your
know.
boat.
So yeah, I can do that, and I would bet if we talked about, now this is right off the top of my head, if we talked about polo shirts, they'll be probably like $25 a piece.
I imagine,
I
yeah.
But
would
if we
think
get,
so.
I don't know how many, there's 4 of them and 3 of us, 7, and I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I guess the
yeah,
only
but-
thing about the shirt is that sometimes we're outside, depending
Yeah,
on the
that's what
weather.
I'm thinking, weather-wise,
So
you know,
I'm
none of you
thinking-
were wearing polo shirts today, you know,
Right, like
even
so
indoors.
that's why my original thought was the vest, because you can kind of throw it on t-shirt, or you can throw it on over a jacket, light jacket,
And it's much
or
classier.
a little bit,
No.
I don't know, that was my thought, but.
How about you and Doug
Uh,
work together and see what you can find for
I'll
options?
look at my vendor, I didn't see vests on my vendor site, but yeah, we and I can connect. And
Okay, yeah, and
Okay.
I can research and
Yeah, sure,
see,
go ahead.
and then we can
See what you
come
find
up
and what you
with
like.
something.
Good.
Yeah, shop around.
Okay.
Or
See
hats,
what's-
I don't know,
Look at
visor
their deal.
hats.
Yeah.
Decide what we want, how much we want to spend and who
Mhm.
wants, I don't want to get into selling or,
No.
you know, but just to buy the number of.
Well, like the Hysterical Society, you can go to the Hysterical Society and ask for a shirt and they will buy it. I mean,
Oh,
they'll
really?
special order it for you.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you see most of these Hysterical Society shirts in town, is people have asked for them specifically and they,
Okay,
they sell
okay.
them that way, so.
I've seen where towns or groups will do a thing where they're taking orders for a certain amount of time
Yeah,
and then they just
yeah.
order the ones that
Yeah.
people have said they'll buy.
Yeah.
All right, so,
Now you can go back to the emotion.
okay. So,
To change the time.
t-shirts, vests. All right, so I would make a motion that we adjourn at 1:38.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, right.